season, and now is the time to protect your pet. The nation's leading parasite experts are here to show us how. Welcome Dr. Karen Fling and Dr. Rick Narrison. All right, guys, so what is the Companion Animal Parasite Council annual forecast for the year?
The Companion Animal Parasite Council is the leading source of information on parasitic diseases that infect our pets and can affect their families as well. And every year we release a forecast map, sort of a prediction of where the parasites are going to be at their peaks. We think it's an important conversation starter for pet owners with their veterinarians. Specifically, we want them to talk about annual testing and year-round parasite prevention. This year, we're also very excited to announce that we are predicting this on a monthly basis. So we now have a monthly forecast where you'll be able to look forward to the next month and know exactly what your risks are.
Now, here in Amarillo, what do we need to be most concerned about then?
Well, certainly being in Texas, and I'm from Dallas, we've got lots of parasites in our state. And so a big threat in Texas is always heartworm disease. And not just in Texas, though. Heartworm disease is on the rise across the country. It affects not only dogs, but cats as well. Additionally, we're seeing a huge spike in tick-borne diseases, things like Lyme disease. And even though we don't normally think about Lyme disease in Texas, some of these parasites are really spreading across the country due to the mobility of pets and people and also the spread of ticks. So the best news is that we can see our pet's veterinarian and talk about testing annually, and then talk to the pet's doctor about what preventative medications are going to be best for each individual pet based on the local risk in your community.
So what's causing those increases?
There's probably multiple factors that go into this, and that's why an annual forecast and now the every 30-day forecast is so important, because this is very dynamic. The footprint of these parasites is changing, probably due to weather patterns, changes in hosts. We think a really big possibility here is that we are such a mobile society. So people move with their pets, they travel with their pets, they might go to an area where their pet is at a greater risk, or they might actually take a disease with them. So predicting on a monthly basis right to the county level is a super important part of this process, and people can access that information at petdiseasealerts.org. They can put in their state, their county, and get information on what these parasites, how big the risk is, and be prepared. That's the message.
All right, so what could pet owners do to protect their pets now?
Well, definitely having that conversation with the family veterinarian is important, because so often pet owners think they would know if their pets had these parasites or if they were at risk, but really you've got to have the testing done, and these diseases are largely preventable, and so we definitely want to prevent these diseases before pets become ill. And like in the case of cats, we can't forget about our cats. If they get heartworm, there's no licensed approved treatment for that, so prevention is definitely the best news.
All right, give us some of the common misconceptions about parasites and what parents should know about them.
Well, mainly that people think they would know if their pets were sick from these things, and we really can't see a lot of these parasites from the outside. And certainly in the case of ticks, a lot of people don't think that cats get ticks, but these little tiny ticks can be so very small, a bite can happen quickly, and then cats are fastidious groomers. They groom the tick away, and sometimes we have no idea that one has even been there. So annual testing and prevention, and of course accessing these forecast maps on the 30-day forecasting site, that's going to be the best way to go.
We appreciate you being here with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stick around, guys.